Good evening, I'm Betty Buckley.
And I'm Kathy Briganti, Betty's assistant.
We're thrilled to welcome you to the 2017 Top Hat and Cocktails Gala.
Many of you know Betty from her role as Abby on the popular TV show 8 is Enough, and certainly from her Tony Award-winning performance in Cats on Broadway. Among the many wonderful roles that she's played, you can currently see her starring opposite James McAvoy in the international hit Split by M. Night Shyamalan. But one thing you may not know is that Betty is crazy about animals.
Well, we both are, and it was no surprise to us that this gorgeous SPCA pup Dylan, whom Kathy and I met on the set of NBC's New York Live, would hit the jackpot and be adopted by Miss Kathy. Can you resist this face?
I hit the jackpot, really. But Dylan now enjoys a good life in Texas on the Buckley Ranch, where he runs and plays with all of our rescued friends. It not only was a lucky day for him, it was destiny that brought us together. And the SPCA promoting their Adoptable Puppies program there on the same day.
He's been such a blessing to Kathy and to me and our ranch and everybody that lives there. All the dogs that are not as fortunate as Dylan is the reason why we're here, and so are you, to support the SPCA of Westchester's mission to help abandoned and abused animals.
The SPCA's dedicated family of staff, volunteers, and board members work hard every day to promote kindness to animals and to give shelter and protection to those who are homeless and alone.
Tonight, we'd like to introduce you to some very special people who truly stand out among the stars at the SPCA. The SPCA of Westchester is proud to award its 2017 John W. Beach Memorial Award to Kim Charlton and Stephen Marengoff. This wonderful and generous duo have done so much to enable hundreds of heartwarming adoptions at the shelter through their innovative program, Critter Credit.
We came up to Westchester to the SPCA and fell in love with all the animals that were here. And then we came back the second time and so many of them were still here. And that was heart-wrenching. And Kim asked, what was it that kept some of the animals here so long? And we were told that there are expenses that people find a little bit daunting just to get over the necessary initial expenditure.
Critter Credit is applied to certain dogs or cats that may need medical expenses like an operation, they need ongoing medications, they might have a behavior problem where they need training.
They're great at the SPCA in giving us a regular update, and we are able to keep track not only of the number, but individual success stories, dogs that have been here sometimes 2 or 3 years.
Maggie was here for 4 years. That's a really long time. And she just got adopted with a Critter Credit. Leah was here over 3 years, and she had medical problems. She had a hip surgery, and she, I'm happy to say, is also now in a great home, and her hip's doing great.
It's been about 200 dogs, many of them here for a long time, that have been adopted using the Critter Credit, and we're really happy to continue that program. It seems to be amazingly successful. I've looked into the SPCA here in Westchester. I looked into it both financially and also from its operations. Every single penny goes directly into the care, welfare, and adoption of these incredible animals. And that's pretty efficient and
Pretty wonderful.
pretty wonderful.
Shirley Weld, a recipient of tonight's Distinguished Service Award, is someone who wears many hats at the SPCA, including that of board member, volunteer, and animal advocate extraordinaire.
I've been involved with the SPCA of Westchester for well over 30 years now, having adopted our first dog from the shelter back in the mid-'80s. And since that time, we have brought home 14 dogs, 2 cats, 5 rabbits, and 2 ponies. I support the SPCA because of the many wonderful programs that they offer: humane law enforcement, Mend a Friend, Golden Outreach, the Simpson Spay Neuter Clinic, the Behavior and Enrichment Program, The Way Home. But mostly I support the SPCA because it's a place of hope. It's a place of new beginnings, a place of second chances, and I truly believe in my heart that every animal deserves a future. I'm really most passionate about the shy and fearful dogs that are at the shelter. What I enjoy most is taking them off-site so they can have a chance to experience life outside of the shelter. My goal is to help them become more confident so they have a better chance at being adopted. This is Gracie, and she is a Chow mix. She's been at the shelter for a while now. She is a really wonderful dog.
Nicholas Bellamo is receiving the SPCA's Humane Education and Youth Service Award this evening. Nicholas is an Eagle Scout with Boy Scout Troop 165 in Yorktown. He is honored for his advocacy and fundraising on behalf of the shelter's animals.
I've always wanted to help out the SPCA, and when it was time for me to choose an Eagle project, I just thought the SPCA was a perfect project I could do. Initially, the SPCA gave me the choice of 3 areas that I could choose to do. I decided to take on all of the areas they showed me. I had to recruit a team from my Boy Scout troop, and friends and family came to help. The first phase was a refresh and a restoring of the SPCA grounds and facilities. The second phase was a collection drive, and the third phase was an adoption and awareness fair. There are many things that someone can do to help out. You don't have to be a rich person. You can help out by volunteering at the SPCA, just helping the dogs go for a walk or spending some time with them. These dogs need human contact, and once they receive that, they'll get adopted more easily. It just made me feel happy to know that I helped out this great organization.
And now we are thrilled to share this collection of some of the SPCA's many accomplishments and joys in the past year.
Thank you for coming out tonight to toast the SPCA of Westchester and its life-saving mission in this community. Have a great evening.